Hey guys, Blittarts here, taking a look at the new Tier 8 German tank destroyer. This is the Waffenträger. It's the Tier 8 version. I guess you could call it the Borsig Waffenträger. It's actually really great. It's one of my favorites in the high tier German TDs that I've tried. Excuse the camera, it's kind of... Here, I'll set it normally so it doesn't go all over the place. So it's got 1150 HP, weighs 19 tons, 207 horsepower. Yeah, it's got an okay speed. It's not that maneuverable, but it's got a nice hull turn rate. But other than that, it goes max 35 kilometers an hour, 42-degree turn rate, and that's for the hull. The turret's a different story. The turret turns about half slower than that. So you got a 24 turn rate on the turret, 24-degree turn rate. And of course, the main thing about this tank that I really like is the alpha. You got 750 alpha on this thing, so if you platoon up with somebody, as you guys can see here, I'm with this guy named Ethnic, and if you platoon up with somebody in this, you can easily two-shot certain tier 8 tanks if you can get a good shot on their weak armor. That's what I really like about this tank. Of course, it's open top, so you can't install vents on it. It already has the 5% bonus. View range 400. 215 average pen, so the gun on this thing is very powerful, and that's what really drew me to it. I think it's an awesome tank. The only thing that's kind of I didn't get the stats for the gun, the accuracy. I know it has good. I believe it has good accuracy and aim time, though. You really want to time your shots. You don't want to just take crack shots with this thing with the 14-second reload. You only get about 4 shots a minute, so you really want to time your shots and not really just kind of willy-nilly shoot all the time, because you'll need that alpha to take down certain things. Like this guy just got 2-shot by us. And that's what I'm talking about. This thing is going to be an amazing platoon vehicle. Just hiding in the bushes there, getting plinked at by a E25, I believe. Let's see if we can get E25, and he gets 1 shot. That's just how awesome this tank is. The only thing I could see kind of being a problem is low gun depression. I haven't really run into too many problems with that. But one of the things you would run into is maybe artillery. You don't want to get hit on this open top, but that goes without saying with all these new German tank destroyers. And that was a pretty silly miss. I think I tried to ram him, something along those lines, but somebody else took him out. Yep. So yeah, I'm really surprised and happy with these new German tank destroyers. And just this is the crown tank so far that I've found. I thought it would be the autoloader, and I thought, hey, autoloader is going to be really fun, because I have grounded up the American autoloader line, and I have the T57, T54E1. I did have the T69, but I think I ended up selling that at one point, and I don't have that anymore. But I loved all the American autoloader tanks, and I've never owned a French autoloader tank, so it took a bit getting used to with the 50-second reload, really long, like similar to the French TDs. But once I get used to that, I think I'm going to really like the Tier 10. And then these tanks are just icing on the cake. I enjoyed the Tier 9, I enjoyed the Tier 8. Tier 10 is going to be awesome too. So yeah, I see this as a really powerful tank in the platoons and in the group. It's just so great for two-shotting people. You just go around the map two-shotting people left and right. I can only imagine what a platoon of 3 of these things could do. It's not much that will be able to survive getting hit by that. So the 3 tanks I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried the Tier 5 German tank destroyer. I know one of them is like a Hummel with the tank destroyer gun. I haven't tried the tier 6 or the tier 7. I've heard good things about the tier 7, so I might have to upload a video on that before the actual thing goes live. But yeah, really enjoyed this tier 8 version. Packs quite the punch. And then again, I'm not used to high alpha guns. I've never owned an ISU. So I've never had a tank this kind of alpha. And so it was really surprising. And hey, it's awesome that it's German too. Only some really big blap guns on the Germans. Well, the Germans do have that on their heavier tanks. They've got some crazy good guns. I think the tank destroyers don't have that much alpha. I think the higher ones do, but I only grinded up to the Panther too. So. So you gotta be careful with your shots sometimes. That's the thing I see with this. Just like I said earlier, don't take random shots. Give your reticule some time to aim. You don't want to waste shots when you got a 14-second reload. It's just not worth it. Like that, snapshots, try to get them peeking out. No go. Really just getting them out in the open for your allies to take them down. I didn't get any kills, but I did decent damage in that game. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tank, and hope you're looking forward to 8.9.